So world, it's your boy Qwantu coming at you once again with a new poem of the week. It's funny how what we see really defines a lot of what we do in terms of beauty and all that. And you know, I like plays on words. As a poet, I'm into, you know, different analogies for things, and you know, I write a lot of poems that deal with analogies and you know, linking one thing that may not seem like it links to something else. This poem was actually inspired by a great friend of mine, Samantha Thornhill. If you don't know her, please check out her poetry. She is one of the greatest poetic voices of our generation, and I'm proud to call her my friend. But this poem was actually inspired by one of hers called Coffee Eyes, and that poem really dealt with a young woman meeting who she thought was the man of her dreams, and then the God doesn't call her back. And this is my response to her poem, and it's called Nearsighted. Damn, why didn't I call her? See, we met at my partner's party, partly because she was the finest woman I'd ever seen. And that night was like a dream come to life. See, we began bonding in the back corner of that singles parlor a few minutes after I greeted her with, "Hello, Queen." Her sensual scent beamed light on the dark cave of my olfactory senses. This Nubian goddess had gorgeous coffee eyes staring at me through fashion glass lenses. I proceeded to get my PH.D. in her cosmology as we discussed everything from astrology and ancient Egyptian history to governmental policy in third world countries. This herbal essence sistah was no dummy, and every word she spoke was like the sweetest poetry. So I began to explore the surface of her fingertips as the DJ flipped from track to track. And she explained that she felt she knew me from way back. Back before we were black. Back when we were conscious amoebas floating in the sea that would become the Nile, and I began to think that she and me could become we. But damn, why didn't I call her?
When I wasn't making much money.
Because in my other identity, I mean my day job, I ran with the local thugs, running scams, selling drugs, and even pimping on the side. See, my black male pride wouldn't allow me to tell her the truth, and so I lied about the same type of shit conscious brothers always be talking about. You know, saving the youth, revolution, and reparations. But I was really making preparations on how many ways to marinate this shot of this. See, I suffer from a condition known as myopia, aka tunnel vision. I can't seem to see past the tip of my stick. And as she dictated to me how we swam through oceans of history just to meet, I was wondering how good it would feel to dip my ladle into her punch bowl. Instead, I told her to call me. And I did get her number 2. And she called me 2 times, just to let me know that I was on her mind. So damn, why didn't I call her back? Like I said, I've got this condition. Please don't think I'm wrong, but I can't see any one woman for too long because shit starts to get fuzzy. I mean, this mahogany miracle was lovely, but to me, she was just like an eclipse. If I look too long, I go blind in love. And I knew if she let me bend her body parts into different yoga positions, she'd wake up from our intimate meditation sitting alone. Because she was the 5th woman I'd met that week. And I'd already slept with 4. So I didn't call her. But every day after that night, I thought about how just one evening, caught up in the rapture of her aura, showed me I could open up a new chapter. A chapter minus the struggle to hustle in the streets. A chapter minus the late night beats from freaks waiting for me to blow their minds. And that's around the same time that I saw that sign. It was an advertisement for optical advisement and laser eye surgery to remove the myopia from my vision, so now I can see life clearly. So now I'm seeing everything like 20/20. But I wish I could be splitting everything like 50/50 with that Pan-African princess. See, I miss her most whenever I see the sunrise, because every time I think of those sexual chocolate eyes, I grab my paper and pen and write poetry. Because in actuality, I drop my cell phone into the washing machine. So this goes out to my coffee-eyed dream. If you're hearing this, please give a brother a second chance.